A few months ago, I made the first video on 888 when they launched, I think, and then a couple weeks later when they had a pretty big spike when it comes to their price. Since then, when we check my wallet over here, I held onto them. I have my 8,888 tokens sitting at $800 right now. You can tell 8 is the number for today. So I wanted to make an update video on what they have been doing so far, what they've been building, as well as my thoughts long term and an article that I came across when it comes to where this one is going to head into over the next couple months. Considering that if we look at the market in general, which over the last week had its dump down to 92,000 and then we're slowly recovering, hopefully getting back to all-time highs fairly soon. That also hit meme coins fairly hard. So if we look at any of the top memes, let's say Doge for example, we're down from 46 cents down to 26, almost down 50%. Or in other words, like $30 billion is missing in that market cap. While at the same time, 888 is doing fairly well. Price is pretty strong around the 10-cent mark and has the potential to be the next SPX 6900. As it's not just a meme coin, it's not just haha, funny dog or funny frog, as in Pepe or funny cat, but something where they built a cult-like following and be focused on the community. If you simply believed, held and supported our growth in the last 24 hours, the day Bitcoin went down by a lot, you'd be up by 30%. Patient shares will see a 100x in 2025. They also mentioned that the expansion into Asia has officially begun. They got more and more creators talking about it, which then also means if marketing is ramping up, more people get exposed to it, number goes up, everybody's happy. Now when it comes to the price overall, obviously because it is still a fairly low market cap at less than $10 million, if there's one whale who has a larger amount of tokens, they can of course decide if they keep the tokens long term or sell it. So sometimes we see bigger dips like that, where we go up from 7 to 8 cents, up to 12, down to 8, back up to 11. Swings can happen fairly easily the lower the market cap is, which then also means if you bought on the 3rd and sold on the 4th, you almost doubled your money. Also, the past couple months where most coins went down, 888 stayed fairly stable and also went up, which is one of those simple but still important indicators that there's a new baseline forming with the price about to break out fairly soon. And while I looked around, I also came across a couple different articles. I highlighted this one for you with the 100x growth potential in 2025. As they say, altcoins are waiting for the $1 billion rotation inflows, which most of us are waiting for. Overall, when it comes to altcoins, we thought Altseason started already. Turns out it will take a little bit more. Usually around the end of February until the start of March. That's when Altseason starts, which means over the next few weeks, next month, things should rotate and numbers go up. Some of the most important coins that we heard about: Fartcoin, Dog with Hat, SPX, Doge, as well as 888. Because they're destined for the $888 billion valuation. I think I didn't even show you the website yet, but when we press the flock to fly, it tells you fairly simply that they're going to 888, which means a bunch of 8s in token supply for as goal as $888 a piece. And the prophecy statement is, if you're here before $888, then count yourself lucky as your path to financial prosperity has begun. As that is the goal, we still have a almost 10,000x until we get there. Which means if we do reach that goal and you simply bought it now for even $100 and they reach the goal, then you make $1 million. Obviously easier said than done, but you never know what good marketing can do if we're already up 27x since launch. Now with the Bitcoin rotation happening fairly soon, we will see lots of gains in layer 1 chains and then different altcoins and meme coins, which then means if you find the ones with the right community engagement, undervalued market cap, as well as the innovative meme feature and idea behind it, coupled with theories of people like Murad, for example, and then also locked liquidity of about $2 million at the current valuation with no buying or selling tax, allows this one to easily grow. Some of the other coins that I looked into that are more like AI based and a little bit meme based, sometimes they have like a 5% buy and sell tax. It's horrible. 0x0, for example, I bought that and then I transferred that, and that was 5% on each. So I lost 10% just by putting it into a different wallet. It was horrible. You just lose money. They're already listed on MaxC, but as they mentioned in the article as well, there's an upcoming pump catalyst with centralized exchange listings and global expansions, as they plan the expansion to China and broader Asian markets, where the number 8 is deeply revered as a symbol of prosperity. Whenever I'm in Asia and you go into an elevator, you look at anything that has to do with numbers, really. It's even rows in, let's say, cinema that you sit in. There's no 13 and there's no 4. 4 means death, 4 is bad, don't have that. 13 is unlucky, don't have that. And it's weird when you go into an elevator and it says like floor 1, 2, 3, 3A, 5. There's no 4. Or it's 11, 12, 14. there's no 13. Numbers are a really big deal in Asia, and they got the right number multiple times with the right ticker next to it. Also, in numerology, 8 is the number of wealth, so if you're born on the 8th, 18th, or 28th, your chances of making money are fairly good. If you're an 8 life path, if you ever looked into that, it signifies a lifetime of investing in yourself and overcoming judgments that stand between you and your strong ambitions. While in numerology, its meaning is more on highly ambitious and driven by a desire for success and material accomplishment. People love number 8. So in case you want to get the coin as well, let me show you how to buy it, obviously on XT as well as on MaxC. Otherwise on Radium, for that, you go over here, you copy the contract address, which also starts with an 888, head over to Radium, select the token on there, paste it in, and it will show up right away. This token is not on the default token list. That's completely normal. Understand and confirm. And then let's say, for example, you have some other meme coins that are lying around that aren't doing much. Take half, click on swap, done. And if you would like to have exactly 888 tokens, that's $82 right now, or 823 for 8888 if you want to get some more 8s. As this one is pretty early and just catching on, keep in mind, market cap fluctuates a lot. All the tokens are in supply already, so there's no like big release or drop happening with vesting or airdrops. And while you can get them on MaxC and XT right now for Europe as well as Asia, there are going to be more exchanges coming fairly soon, which means we're still really early when it comes to things on a broader scheme. Kind of like when people say, oh, the bull run ended because we dipped, and it's like this small dip over here, and then you zoom out and you're like, oh, that's it? That's the dip? This tiny thing up there? Yeah. This is like when 888 went from here to here. Do you see this very small increase down there? That's kind of like that if we go to our price target. So it might look like we're up a lot already, but then again, if you zoom out, it's like this little bump down there with a lot more to come. For now though, if you want to keep a look at the price, you can add this one to your watch list in the top right corner. There's a watch list right here on CoinMarketCap, or you go on CoinGecko, add it to your watch list over there, add it to your portfolio, and then we can look back at this video and this moment in time in the first week of February 2025 to see how this one wasn't just 9.1 cents, but probably eventually 80 cents, $8 and more. I will leave links to everything down below. Keep in mind, not financial advice, obviously. What I can say though, from YouTuber point of view, there are lots of memes, lots of coins, but not really many communities. And this is one of them, where it's not just one single pump, dump, done. It's something where a new baseline is formed that has the potential, especially in Asia, to break out a lot. But then again, make up your own mind. If you like it, link down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care.